We have some very exciting news. It appears that Selena Gomez is now dating Gigi Hadid's ex-boyfriend. They apparently got caught at a restaurant together, hanging out, although no one took pictures of them. This TikToker said that her friend that works there caught them there together. Obviously, she doesn't have any receipts other than just text messages she'd had with her friend.
I just found out the craziest shit on my way home from work. Whatever I'm about to tell you guys, you heard it here first. So I'm on my way home from work and I'm a hostess in New York City. And I have a friend who's also a hostess and we both work in restaurants that celebrities sometimes go to. And tell me why she just sent me this fucking text message.
And those text messages looked a little something like this. "Are you ready for this? I'm screaming." Her friend replied, "What? I'm scared. What happened? Tell me how Selena Gomez and Zayn just walked into blank, hand in hand, making out, and I seated them. Ha 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 ha. Shut the F up. Girl, everyone's out here feeling bad for Selena. Meanwhile, she's with Gigi's baby Zaddy." Baby Zaddy, oh!
And I checked if they even follow each other, and as you can see, Zayn only follows 18 people. Selena being one of them. This is about to come out.
And it appears that Zayn doesn't really follow that many people on social media, let alone on his Instagram. He only follows like 18 people. And guess who he is following? None other than Selena Gomez. So fans are pretty certain that this isn't a rumor and that this is the truth. Now, it's very interesting and saucy because Selena Gomez also used to date Bella Hadid's ex-partner. So Bella Hadid and Gigi Hadid are sisters, and Selena has now dated both of the exes. Now, it turns out that there is more evidence out there for fans who maybe don't believe that Selena has gotten with Zayn, because of course all we saw were text messages. Well, now there are photos of them together. It's extremely blurred, but it's pretty obvious that it's them, because in another photo that was leaked, we can see Zayn that very night holding Selena's handbag while posing with some of his mates. So yeah, it's pretty obvious that they're together, and this is probably the very, very beginning of their relationship. As I can imagine, it would be extremely hard to keep a relationship private if you're a celebrity. How would you go out on dates? How would you get to know someone? At some point, they have to say, right, well, we're probably going to get caught by the paparazzi, but I don't care because I really want to get to know you more. Now, what was the reason for The Weeknd and Selena's split? So they'd seemed like the perfect couple when they started dating back in January of 2017, but unfortunately, the couple split just 10 months later. And according to Nicki Swift, from the 10 months they dated, it seemed like The Weeknd and Selena Gomez were all but made for each other. But it turns out they just weren't on the same page, and they called it quits due to their work schedules. As we all know, they are two of the most popular singers in the world. The Weeknd is actually the top most listened to singer on Spotify at the moment, and Selena Gomez isn't that far behind, so their breakup kind of makes sense. Selena had then briefly gotten back with Justin Bieber straight after her and The Weeknd had split, but then as we all know, Justin Bieber and her split up, and he went on to marry Hailey Bieber literally straight away. At that point in time where Selena had briefly gotten back with Justin, The Weeknd had actually briefly gotten back together with his ex Bella Hadid, and although The Weeknd and Selena broke up to focus on their careers, apparently the two remained close and still do to this day. In November of 2017, Selena had told Billboard magazine, "Something that I'm really proud of is that there's such a true friendship between me and The Weeknd. I truly have never experienced anything like that in my life." She added, "We ended it as best friends and it was genuinely about encouraging and caring for each other, and that was pretty remarkable for me." Okay, so that's all well and great. She broke up with Bella's boyfriend, and then Bella and The Weeknd got back together, and now Selena is dating Zayn, which is Gigi Hadid's ex and also baby daddy. So there is some drama surrounding why Zayn and Gigi broke up, so let's discuss that first of all, and why it's probably not a good idea for Selena to be dating Zayn of all people. In hindsight though, let's be real, no one's good enough for Selena, but there is a lot of drama to do with Gigi and Zayn. So according to People magazine, Gigi and Zayn broke up after the singer allegedly had an argument with her mum, Yolanda, and that ended very viciously. And this wasn't that long after they had had a baby. Apparently they co co-parent very well, but Yolanda is of course very protective of Gigi, and she wants what's best for her daughter and her grandchild. So apparently Gigi and Zayn broke up after an alleged violent altercation with Gigi's mother. Now Gigi's mother is known to be extremely problematic. I mean, she is on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and she's always in drama, starting drama. She's known to be very toxic towards her two daughters. So yeah, people are kind of blaming Yolanda for this incident. Apparently what happened was Zayn had hit Yolanda and a security guard during the argument. Zayn had then made a statement at the time publicly denying striking her. In his statement, he had said, "As you all know, I am a private person and I very much want to create a safe and private space for my daughter to grow up in. A place where private family matters aren't thrown on the world stage for all to poke and pick apart. In an effort to protect that space for her, I agreed to not contest claims arising from an argument I'd had with a family member of my partner's who entered our home while my partner was away several weeks ago. This was and still should be a private matter, but it seems for now there is divisiveness, and despite my efforts to restore us to a peaceful family environment that will allow for me to co-parent my daughter in a manner in which she deserves, this has been leaked to the press. I am hopeful though for healing for all involved with the harsh words shared, and more importantly, I remain vigilant to protect Kai and give her the privacy she deserves." Apparently there was a court order against Zayn, and based on the court documents reviewed by TMZ, Zayn had been charged on 4 counts of harassment against both Yolanda and Gigi. The publication stated that Zayn pled no contest against one charge, and the singer had been fined and given 90 days of probation for each charge, which had totaled to a whole year. He would also have to attend an anger management class, as well as a course against domestic violence. The singer also had to cut ties with Yolanda and the security guard. So according to the court documents on what happened that day, while Gigi was in Paris, she was apparently on the phone to Zayn, and according to TMZ, Zayn screamed at Gigi to defend her partner against her mother, who was swearing at him. He'd also apparently said some really disgusting things to Yolanda, and apparently he had pushed Yolanda into a dresser, causing her physical pain and mental anguish. And although Gigi Hadid had never publicly addressed the incident, her main goal was just to focus on what was best for her daughter Kai. So anyway, that was the reason they split up, and apparently they're good now and they're co-parenting well, and Gigi's happy with whoever Zayn dates, so long as he keeps up his share of co-parenting. So what are your thoughts on Selena and Zayn together? Is it a match made in heaven? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more juicy tea.